One at a time, we fell in love. Girl, one at a time, we fell in love.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another video. It's me, your girl. I don't need to introduce myself because y'all see my name in the intro. Y'all see my name at the bottom of the screen, so y'all already know who it is. If you're new, hello, welcome to the channel. How you doing? How you feeling? But all my returning people, hello, hi y'all. I missed y'all. You know, I love recording for y'all, so I'm glad y'all back to see me again. Yeah, this week we are looking at Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Here we are. I told y'all for all my Marvels and even all my DCs that I was going to react to this movie. And here we are. We finally get to look at it. I know it's going to be sad because I heard somebody going to die in this movie. That sucks. But yeah, so this will make the second Guardians movie that I've cried to. Actually, no, that's a lie. I've cried to the second one as well. I've cried the first one when Groot sort of died, and then I cried in the second one because Groot was just so adorably cute, and I don't know, he just brought me so much joy and happy tears, so I cried. I also cried when Yondu died. That was really sad. In the firework funeral, like it was just so amazing. Like I still get teary-eyed sometimes looking at it. It was really good. I know a lot of people like the first one, but the second one is by far my favorite. So yeah, that one holds a special place in my heart. Yeah, this one we're gonna see what it's about, what it's working with. I know Gamora comes back, so we try to do a little bit of like green thing today. I don't really own green. The main colors I own really is white and black. Got a couple of grays in there, and everything else is like scattered colors. So, you know, working with what I got the green, try my best to, you know, give my all. The makeup, I'm not a makeup guru. I'm not even good at makeup, but I try something. So it's kind of like a galaxy theme, little green Gamora theme. Gamora isn't my favorite. I don't have a favorite Guardian, but you know, I tried something different. I've never actually wore like green makeup for real, except for high school when I used to be a flag girl and our school color, main color was green. So every now and then we'll have like green eyeshadow and stuff. So yeah, I just wanted to try to see how I look in the green. I could have went with red for Drax or gray, or try to do something based on Star-Lord. But I don't know, I feel like this was just more aesthetically pleasing. So yeah, we went with that. That's our theme today, is green. So yeah, I want to say, I know that Adam Warlock is debuting, sorta, in this movie. I know he kind of debuted at the post-credit scene. Was a mid-credit scene for Volume 2, but we couldn't see him. So I know Will Poulter is playing him, but I do know he's only in this movie for a short time, and he's pretty much a wasted character. But I know he's here, so I'm gonna see what he reckon with, how his acting is. I don't know too much about Adam Warlock as far as his comic book counterpart. So, you know, I will have to look into that after this to see if he's actually even did a good job playing him. But yeah, he's here. I don't know if we're running into Aisha again and her people, but I'm assuming we are because Adam is coming. I'm reading now that it says they have to save Rocky. I don't know why we have to save Rocky or what happens in between Endgame and the Christmas special, which I watched and I thought was actually hilarious. I loved it. I Am Groot is such a good show. Like, it's so funny. I love that too. I actually got me a Groot Funko Pop, and I got me a Mantis and a Star-Lord Funko Pop as well. I'm waiting for the other ones to come out so I can get me some more Funko Pops, because Star-Lord and Mantis are in the ship, so it's a large one that I have, and I can't wait for they bring out the other ones so that I can get those too. But yes, I do have 3 members of Guardians as a Funko Pop because I collect them, and yeah, but you know, we're gonna get started because the movie is long and I've talked too much. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification the next time I post. And follow my social medias, which are always in the description box down below. Follow my gaming channel. We playing games. I ain't gonna say which ones. I've already said in my other videos, but we playing games. Subscribe, you know. And yeah, be prepared to see me cry, cause yeah, I'm definitely gonna cry. So yeah, let's get started. Aw, love to see it. It's great. Oh, little baby Groot. Is this the last one in the series, y'all? I think it is. Are any Guardians gonna return for Avengers 5? I hope so. I know Drax is leaving. I mean, Batista. I know Dave Bautista's leaving. He's not playing as Drax anymore, so his character might die. I'm hoping that it's him over Rocket. I'll accept that a little bit better, but I guess we just have to wait and see. So cute. But experimenting on raccoons is like so inhumane. That makes no sense. Y'all usually do it on rats, so to do it on raccoons is just like totally out of this world. It's really weird on a whole different level. So what made Rocket so different from all the other raccoons that's in there? Because he's the only one that didn't back up? Okay, yes. I'm glad Sylvester came back because I was hoping that he would return after finding out that he was even in this. They actually had an insane celebrity cameo in the second movie. Oh my god.
That's a damn shame.
I told
He
you
a drunken mess.
I'm not a damn raccoon.
Let me guess, it's gonna take for this movie for him to realize that he actually is. It's basically about her, so I feel like, excuse me, y'all. Still sick a little bit, but yeah. It's probably gonna take for this movie for him to find out, like, yo, like I was a raccoon this whole time.
Yeah.
Cosmo. Or am I thinking about the dog from Superman? So the question that I always ask every Marvel movie, what year is it? They live on nowhere. What year is it in the MCU? I never know now ever since
What are you gonna do about Quill?
Far From Home. They said 2023 and I ain't hear nothing
What am
since.
I gonna do?
Craig Lynn, can you do it? I know he's been practicing for a while. You got this.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Thank God that her body is made like that. Oh my God, she'd be dead. Oh, I didn't know this dog was telekinetic. That's impressive.
Just doesn't remember anything from the past few years.
No, it's totally nothing. Mantis, why don't you just touch
Yeah, I totally forgot that we found out that Mantis and Star-Lord are siblings. Yeah, that happened in the holiday special. For those who have not seen it, they're related.
Okay, this is news to me.
Oh, there he is. I don't like the look, y'all. I don't. It's gross. Dang, he about to fight us already? Movie just started. He already wants smoke with us. Wow. Yeah, Groot, get him. Man, you probably not be able to take him though, cause he's the next step in evolution. But you know, do your thing. That's crazy. That's really crazy. But we know he gonna get his body back, so we not worried, y'all. We not worried. But I thought he reduced him to like a stick at first. I was about to go off. But it's really crazy. Come on, Craig, you got this. At least he tried.
Because I'm on your own size.
Ooh. Come on, Drax. Yeah, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. He probably about to go Super Saiyan mode though now. I definitely want to see Drax fight more people his own size. I think that'd be some good content right there. I would love to see it. Oh, impressive. Where'd she get that from? Please don't tell me that's the end of him.
That hurts. What a pity.
And why his hair not curly like in the comics? Okay, so he's not dead, so we'll probably be seeing him again.
Stitch him up and transfer him in with the rest of batch 89.
Ah, of course. Of course. The black guy. This supposed to be the new villain or something. Of course. Oh, what did they do to you? It's so sad. The rest of them probably died. He probably the only one that survived.
You're with us now.
Hey,
Wow.
what kind of thing are you? You've got like a knife
That's
in your face.
crazy. That's so dark.
It's okay. P13. He's got maybe 48 hours. Where are you going?
We're going to go back to have records, right? Maybe they'll have a way for us to override the kill switches.
I'm sorry. That's just.
Just give us that information.
Well, that's why we're gonna
That's
break
so
this and
sick.
kill anyone who gets in our way. Not kill anyone. Kill no people.
He was so scared and alone. He was afraid. It's just, oh my god. People are just so evil, bro.
Take back what you said that I'm a bad dog.
Like, it's really people out here that do that in real life. Like,
Can you please take it back?
it's so sad. Like, people are just so sick, bro.
I located the coordinates.
Seeing him make friends, it definitely makes me feel a lot better, but it's still sad. Like, it's just messed up. Like, look at all of them. You know, I'm glad that they're trying to find, you know, some joy through their pain, but it's so messed up, bro. It's so sad. Oh, oh my
Do you
god.
have it?
He does not, sir. I'm trying to warn you.
So irritated. Just seeing this dude,
More
like,
powerful than you think.
Or perhaps you simply overestimate your own value, High Priestess.
and of course she's here.
Close on typing my own time. Knew of 89P13's existence for years.
Ain't she a high priestess or a queen or something? She shouldn't be answering to nobody but herself. Like, I get on other planets, other people are queens and they're in charge of other things, but they still should have respect for the level that she has. She shouldn't be answering to something. That's her maker. Okay, when was that established? Because
Oh, hell.
what is it? Who is that? Oh,
Ravagers.
yeah.
You're about to be lured by the
So this Gamora became a Ravager? Really? Wow. Well, how this gonna play out?
The kill switch. And help you save the hedgehog. But if
It's a raccoon boy.
we will not be able to
I kind of like the little
you out.
rugged bad girl rebel look on Gamora. It's nice. Is she trying to grow dreads? Like, what's she doing with the hair? But it's nice. Oh my god. I don't think I can survive the flashbacks, bro. I think I'm gonna cry on every flashbacks. Please
Dysfunction
pray for me.
through millions of years of programmed evolutionary changes in a moment.
Not the turtle. Come on, bro. This is, oh my god.
and then angry Terrorses.
That's why he's so special. He was you know, he was kind. He wasn't aggressive like everyone else, but he's also a lot smarter than some of the other ones. Which is probably in his DNA, not the fact that they, you know, but they say he's a clone or something, whatever. Not, you know, the fact that he was altered into something different. That was probably already embedded in his original DNA, like being born, or if he's a clone when they made him or whatever. So yeah, I guess I would give why he want him back if he does want him back. Like, I mean, you know, he probably was the best clone or prototype or whatever that he's ever made. Like, this is probably his life's work inside of this one little body right here. And on top of that, he's helped save Earth and galaxies. You know, I get it, but it's just like,
This ain't it, Chief!
I kind of hope we get origin stories on other people too. Like, I mean, honestly, look, I have no problem with Rocket's story. It's interesting. I like it. You know, I'm here for it because I want to know more about the characters that have been on the back burner for a while. We know about Quill. He's obviously like the main star, the most important, you know, guardian here. But what about the others? We obviously now we know about Gamora thanks to the whole Infinity stuff that was going on, you know. But you know, Drax, we don't know everything about Drax. How his life was before he met his wife, before he had his daughter. How did he get the name Drax Destroyer? Like, what was his first kill? What was his first battle for them to be like, that's now Drax the Destroyer or whatever, you know? Mantis, we know a little bit about her. She was in a larvae state, I think, when Ego found her, and even though he didn't find her, he's her father, but you know, like, what was her life like all these years living with him alone and knowing the horrors and the evils that he was doing, stuff like that. Groot, where is his planet? Where is his people? You know? What is life like being as a tree? You know, what was the first time he ever discovered that he could regrow himself if being planted again? And, you know, what does his people look like? Do all his people on the Grootian planet say, I am Groot? Do they say other things? Like, it's just so much more I want to learn about the other Guardians. And I am Groot, he has a show, but it doesn't get into that. It's just baby Groot just kind of just having a fun, crazy time, which I absolutely love. But it's just, you know, I just want to learn more about these characters. And I'm probably going to have to read comics to actually understand. But they don't always show in the MCU, you know, everything about a character that is in the comics. So far as movie wise, I want to know what, you know, I want to know more about who they are, their origins, how they became who they are, how they were who they were. And even Rocket, they shown where he at, but where did he get those raccoons from? He said they're clones, so where did you get the original raccoon if this is a clone? They had to get an original raccoon to clone them from somewhere, so where did it come from? You know, did y'all travel to Earth? Because these are earthly creatures. You're not gonna find these in space. So did y'all travel to Earth to go get a raccoon, a dog, a walrus, a rhino, all the other things that was Rocket's friends? Where are Rocket's friends now? You know, like, it's just, it's so much that I want to know about these characters because I really enjoy Marvel and I really enjoy, you know, just the comics and the lore and everything about it. And I really like to deep dive into stuff that I like. And I want to know everything. So I'm hoping in the future that, you know, maybe the next Guardians movie could be about Groot, or maybe in his show they'll get more into his life, his origins. I mean, I know Drax is leaving, so we probably won't get to know about him, but it's just, you know, even still, Nebula. Where did Nebula come from? What's her people? What's her planet? Where's she from? She's not a Kree or anything like that. So, you know, I want to know, you know. These are the ugliest outfits I've ever seen in my life. And I know that dude. I think he was on Castle, right? That dude from Castle.
Yeah.
I knew for you too, bro.
Bro. She's so funny.
I'm angry too. I mean, can't you see these authentic mechanic uniforms that we're wearing on our bodies? That blend in with some of our skin tones better than others?
Oh my god. I love that he's into like fashion and aesthetics. It's so funny.
Are we pretending to be angry again? Man, just you asshole! Guys, focus for 2 seconds. We'll find another way out of here right now.
The fact that he said pretending is crazy. Like,
Nebula, Quinn, and I will get
he has terrible cute sense of cute.
What's your name again? Drax the Destroyer. It's such a lovely name.
Can we get past, please? Thank you.
I'll meet you when you come back out, okay? Sure.
Yeah, of course you are. It's your job.
Under the watchful eye of the High Evolutionary.
Who and who?
The who? I'm sorry, what is his name?
We got today. Don't those two match the description?
The High Evolutionary? I know her too. That's that girl. What's her name? Kate on the Gossip Girl reboot. Terrible show, by the way. I'm sorry if I'm offending anyone who likes that show, but I grew up in the era of the original, way better. That new one, I couldn't even finish the first season. Okay, hair back. You gotta do the. I can't do it because that, but you know, you gotta. You know.
My name is Patrick Swayze. I've been noticing you for quite a while.
Not Patrick Swayze. No, she's pretty, but oh my god, really?
Need your hand. He was never gonna fall for that.
Is that rat catcher?
I kind of thought you were a douchebag.
I think it is. That's rat catcher number 2, ain't it?
Yeah.
She's
It
gone.
wasn't me.
Oh, hey, close
It
enough.
sounds more like her.
Oh, nah, yeah. But I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing it because.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this.
Knock it out! Don't look at me like a lost puppy. You need a soft place to lie
I didn't
down.
say anything.
I just never noticed how black your eyes were.
They were replaced by my father as a method of torture.
He picked a pretty set.
Oh no.
There.
I mean, I wouldn't hate it. I wouldn't hate it.
It wasn't her. Because her dad threw her off a magic cliff and she died, and then I lost my temper and nearly destroyed half the universe. And she came back out of the past. There she is. Everyone else who died in the past stayed dead. Not her. Why? Was it the magic cliff? I don't know. That's some freaking Infinity Stone scientist.
The fact that, I mean, accountability, I get, you know, but I never really blame Peter.
You what?
100%. I know lots of people have, but me, you know.
Oh my God. Come on, will you please stop doing that?
Dang, that's crazy. Your body is singing. Dang, they are literally blowing holes in their chest. They're just getting rid of a guardian like by the hour.
Another one, thank you. Another one, thank you. Another one, thank you.
Here we go. Oh my god. I just want to be done with this movie just so that I don't have to see these flashbacks because they just bring me so much pain.
Release my nigga. Release my nigga.
Prep it for surgery and removal in the morning.
What about the rest of batch 89, son?
He will kill him.
We need that pass key.
I knew he was lying. Of course he is. He is such a terrible person, bruh.
You nigga.
Oh, that's nice. He can grow. Cool. I like that. I like that. I like that.
That's what it's here for.
Drax, it isn't. It's made for people to sit shoulder to shoulder right next to each other. Get your boots off for pillows.
The way that Groot knows that is crazy. Like, he's really like, oh my god, he's such an idiot.
No. Have you seen this man?
That's very good.
It looks like a fat nebula. Oh.
I was 8 years old when I left Earth. Okay, why would I know any more about driving one of these things than you do? Don't see you volunteering.
Right. She doesn't even know how to open the door. I definitely don't want her driving. Nah, we can. It's gonna take us a while to get there, but. Oh my god, he's on the grass. Oh my god. Where's my napkin? Bring on the waterworks. This might be a trap though. They might be expecting you to do that. I know we have nothing to worry about with you. I mean, I don't want to see a torture scene or anything like that, but his friends though, like. It's too quiet.
It really is good to have.
Yes, I imagined you'd do something like this.
I know it.
Back in the cage, P-13.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Shut the
I mean, the audacity of you to think that you was just gonna walk out of here. Gamora, please whoop his ass because the audacity, like. Gamora, come on, you cannot let her take him. Come on.
Okay.
Yeah, figured that was gonna happen, but I mean, it's not like she was gonna have a change of heart and try to help save the team or nothing. So I mean, we don't feel bad.
Bitch, I don't give a fuck!
Okay, let's see what group working with this time. Ooh, oh, he just stored the guns in there. Nice. Yes, please kill them all, please. I'm not afraid for Groot's life at all because we've already done this he died sacrifice thing. So I don't think we're gonna try that again. I think we're fine. Jump. Groot, jump. Thank you.
Present novel escape plan.
I wouldn't rest just yet. Oh, great. And now them three are up there. Now we gotta save them. Ooh, this is too much. What's wrong with you? What's going on with her? Oh, no.
Right. The sky is beautiful, and it is forever. And I've been flying with our friends.
So he did that. So he stayed there, which I figured, but yeah, it was still sad. These children look like the children from Village of the Damned. The remake is the only one I've seen, but they look like with the hair color and.
We're all okay. Yeah, he's here. And he's okay.
She crying.
I love you very much and we're happy you're alive.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't.
How's that a monkey?
I was just about to say the same thing, honestly. I don't know what that is. But, I mean, it's making the kids laugh, so. Do they know that they got Adam Warlock still on the ship? He hasn't woken up since Counter Earth, and now we're like in space. I know it had been a few hours. He ain't woken up yet. Like, do they know he's on the ship? Is that thing from Maze Runner? What is that? Oh, wow. Speaking of the devil. Ugh.
Oh, Lord. Again.
Oh my God, not this thing again, bro. Oh, it's multiple. Oh. I knew she would have a change of heart because look at her, I mean, I don't know. I guess she helped him half create this stuff, but I mean, just look at her world, I guess I'll say. Everyone? He's gonna kill all of y'all, but I'm glad that y'all decided to change y'all mind, but he's gonna kill y'all. Yeah, that was obvious.
No sleep till.
Here we go.
No sleep till Brooklyn.
Oh my God, you know what? It just hit me. I see why she cried. It's like, it's gonna hit all of them hard when he died, but I forgot that these two were the only two left after the snap, so they've had so long to get to know each other. Like, they had 5 years with just them two alone. I mean, they had a couple of days, well, Nebula had a couple of days with Tony, but once them two found each other again, like, I forgot it was just them two. Oh my God. So I know it had to hit Nebula hard. Like, the relationship that those two probably built in those 5 years before the rest of the guards came back, man, I mean, they probably shared like some deepest, darkest secrets and like the most saddest, craziest moments with each other. They're kind of in the same boat. They both was tortured and altered and all kind of things. They can relate a lot, so I can imagine, you know, how it must have been for her losing him. Can't believe we gonna say this fool. Ugh.
Why?
I don't know, cause like,
Why are you doing this?
I don't know.
He says everyone deserves a second chance.
Yeah. The memories, man. Wait. Are those still animals that's in there?
Yeah.
Oh my God, they're so adorable. Please take them. Just get them all out of there, but they're just so cute. You gotta adopt them now. They're just so cute. Trying to refrain from crying. How to Paint Harold.
Name's Rocket.
Get him and show him who you are. Go off.
And that's on a period.
Yes, Groot, yes! Oh, they bring me so much joy just seeing that. Oh God, that's disgusting, but oh my God, get him up out of here. And together, only we can.
What's it that say? All I wanted to do was to make things.
on, come on, come on. You gotta make it. Just leave it. Peter, leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Please. Go save him, please. Just jump out there real quick, please. And now. Oh my gosh, no! Thank God for him, but let's see if he's okay. My goodness.
I love you guys.
Wow.
Britney Spears and
Good choices.
Oh, she named her Lila. Oh, that's so cute. Here we go. The legendary Star-Lord will return. Legendary. That's impressive.
Dang, some say have it already.
89P13. He's got
You feel a lot better, but it's still sad. Like,
Lila. That's a pretty name, Lila. Into the forever and beautiful sky.
animals.
What happened?
Oh, man. I love this video.
No!
They be like, she crying.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Nothing else matters.
Well, damn.
Well, everybody, that was the absolutely amazing and emotional Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. I've seen people react to this, and there are people up here who've watched it on YouTube that their thumbnails are gonna look a lot like mine, crying and tears and stuff like that. I know there's some people who just like the emotional scenes just doesn't hit like some other people do, you know. Some people just don't cry off every scene or feel bad off every scene, which I get, but I know it's gonna be sad based off what I heard about Rocket and based off the thumbnails that I had seen from other YouTubers. I did not watch a video, I just scrolled past and seen thumbnails. I don't like watching reactions of other people until I've seen the movie, unless I know that I've already seen that movie or I'm not going to react to it at all. Then I'll watch it. But I usually, if it's a movie that I want to do, I usually try to avoid all reactions about it to watch, as well as spoilers and everything. I mean, I went in and didn't really know much except for hearing that Rocket was supposed to die, which he did, but I'm glad he came back. And also hearing about Adam Warlock, which was in the previews and stuff like that, and how he just was underutilized and not that great of a character, and things like that. I avoid seeing the honest trailers for it. If anybody here watches Screen Junkies, if you like movies like I do, which is probably why you're even you know, even on my channel, because most people that watch me usually enjoy movies and like movies like I do, and TV shows. I'm sure you've heard of Screen Junkies. Like, pretty much all my fans are probably all the same like me. Like, we watch like movie related YouTube channels. Like, I watch so many movie related YouTube channels. I watch reactors to movies and TV shows. I watch people that do reviews on movies and TV shows. Like, what's the girl? Is it Kenny JD? I think that's her name. I can't remember right now. But I just started watching some of her reviews and stuff. My sister said that on her YouTube channel, she's going to be doing reviews on movies, bad movies, not good movies. So she's going to be doing a little bit different. Some people just do reviews on movies just in general. People do rankings of characters of movies. People do rankings of movies. People do timelines of movies, TV shows, you know, da-da-da-da-da. They rank their favorite season of a TV show. Like, I just watch so many YouTube channels that's based around TV and movies, and even trailers. So, you know, I'm not gonna say I figure, but I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all are the same way. Like, y'all watch a lot of them. So, I avoided seeing the honest trailer for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. And trust me, I want to click on these reactions bad. I want to click on these videos bad, but you know, it ruins the first time reaction, you know? It's the first time I went and watched a Squid Game, I already knew about how it ended, who was behind it, and everything like that. Who died, who survived. Now, I didn't know everybody, like, how they died, but I basically knew, like, who died and stuff like that, who was going to trade and betray who and stuff like that. I knew the cop was the brother to, you know, the dude with the mask and all of that. And sorry if I'm spoiling it for anybody that hasn't seen the show yet. But yeah, I went in already knowing about it, and it ruined the surprise. You know, I had to kind of act fake surprised. There were scenes that I haven't seen because they didn't explain everything. But, you know, I've seen YouTube channels with, like, summaries on it. And I even watch those, like, summary channels too. Or, like, how to beat this or how to survive that and things like that. Like, I watch all kinds of movie and TV related YouTubes. But that's off topic. I've avoided everything I could have in order to see this movie because I didn't really want to see it, because I like everything Marvel, everything MCU. I don't think I have a least favorite Marvel character, but there's some people that I do like more than others. I don't have a favorite per se, but I do like Ant-Man. He's become basically my favorite the past year or two, maybe 3. But behind him, there's lots of others who like rank equally in my opinion. I don't like how underrated he is, that he's actually a lot better than a lot of people think. But yeah, as far as Guardians go, like I said earlier, I don't have a favorite Guardian. I like them all. They're all great. They all bring something to the table. I even like Mantis, who I know a lot of people like to say that she's boring and she's not powerful enough and, you know, stuff like that. But I just feel like that it was just the writing hasn't shown her full capacity of what she could do. So, you know, but that was the movie, and I absolutely enjoyed it. Number 2 is still going down as my favorite one because it's just absolutely hilarious, and I love that they had Kurt Russell in it, and, you know, this whole storyline picking up on that one little line in the first movie about how Quell's real dad was an a-hole, and then like the whole movie is basically just a callback to that one line, you know. And his dad, and finding out that his dad was the one that killed his mom, calling back to that in the first movie. I mean, it's good. It's absolutely amazing. Lots of people like the first one. I like the first one. It's funny. It makes me laugh. It made me cry. Groot sacrifice scene made me cry. But I found joy in finding out that he can come back if you replant him. I love it. But number 2 is still going down as my favorite one. If it was not for how funny it was, then number 3 would definitely be my favorite. I mean, the story in this was just so good. I really enjoyed the story. I mean, the writing for it, James Gunn, I'm not a really big fan of James Gunn, but I do like his work. He is very creative, and I will give him credit for that. He did a good job of writing the story. Like, he's really good at it. And yeah, it would definitely be my favorite if not for the second one being so hilariously funny to me. So yeah. But let's see, what can we talk about right now? I don't think I've ever cried on a movie as much as I cried on this. And I've cried on all three of these. This is the most that I've cried on not only a Marvel movie, but a movie in general and a Guardians movie. So that says something. It was excellent. The action started fast, which I did not expect for 20 minutes in for Rocket to already be dying. But, you know, they got to the story quick. The flashback scenes were some of the best elements of the film. They just made me really sad. But some of the flashbacks, we just had so much substance to the story. And I love seeing it, but I didn't want to see it because I knew how it was going to make me feel every time I seen a flashback scene. And I cried on every flashback scene for maybe except one. So yeah, it brought me pain to see it, but it was good. I liked it. It was really great. Killing characters off, it's scary. Like I said, I didn't fear anything for Groot because they've already tried that in the first movie, and I don't think they would try it again. But I did not expect for Star-Lord to have what happened to him. I didn't expect to see that at all. I absolutely was frightened. I feared for his life. And I mean, it was so unexpected for me. And it was a lot. I didn't think they were going to kill him off. And now that they kind of have, the stakes are high for everybody. They've already killed off Al Timelines, Gamora. They flatlined Rocket. They basically flatlined Star-Lord. They basically already killed Groot in the first movie. So yeah, I mean, I'm scared for some of them in this group, even the newer ones, which, like I said, I have no problem with them adding on to the numbers or just starting a whole new group with Rocket being the leader. I don't care. I'm going to see it regardless. You know, hopefully the writing's good for it, and I think we got something that people would truly enjoy. But it's a new take on the Guardians, and I would love to see their movie, their show, whatever they want to give them. I hope it's not the last that we see of them, because it feels like the ending of stories for some, but the beginning of stories for others. I feel like this is where some of them are really, truly starting their story. It wasn't in the first movie or the second movie. I think the end of this one is truly where some of them are starting their story. And it will be interesting to see on screen. I'll be fully invested in seeing it. Even if it's boring, I'm going to watch it regardless. My opinion, I didn't like Black Widow. I think Yelena was by far the best character and by far the best Black Widow. But I seen it anyway. That's just my opinion. I have nothing against Natasha. I just think she's a little bit overrated, and I think that Yelena's better. But like I said, that's my opinion, and you know, whatever. Still seen it anyway though. I was gonna watch it regardless. So yeah, it can be released and it can be bad, but I seen it. Eternals, I think it sucks, but I do like some of the characters in there. I do like some of the actors. Story was terrible, but I seen it. So no matter if it's going to be bad, I'm going to watch it. It may take me a minute to see it because it took me a while to see Miss Marvel and it took me a while to see Moon Knight because I just couldn't get into those shows. But I went back and I watched both. So even if I think it sucks or I think it's going to be bad, it's going to be watched by me. There's nothing in the MCU that I have not seen yet. I've seen everything and I'm caught up. So yeah, they can come out with all kinds of bad shows and I'll still watch them. May not be on time, but they're gonna be watched by me. So, yeah. Killing Aisha off, I don't care. She was irritating. She was funny in the second one, but she was irritating. Her people were funny, but I don't care. I really don't. I feel like she was just holding Adam back anyway. Speaking of Adam, with y'all saying that he was underutilized, I agree to a certain extent. They showed his powers a little bit, but like I said, I don't know much about Adam Warlock's character as far as the comic book goes, so I don't know how powerful he is or anything like that. But I do know, because I've read this one myself, that he is a vital part in the story for the Infinity War book, Infinity Gauntlet. I've read it. And I remember him. That's actually how I even know about him now, because I wouldn't know much about Adam Warlock's character going in this movie if I didn't read that comic book. So I know he's a vital part in that story. But as far as this goes, I'm glad that he got a second chance, because he's now part of the Guardians, and you can never go wrong with someone who's slightly more powerful than you if they're on your team. There may be some things that can go wrong, but it's always better to have those that have lots of power on your side if you're the good guy, because, you know, it's just better. It works better. You win, and that's one less problem that you have to deal with. So I'm glad that they did give him a second chance, and honestly, I felt from the beginning that they probably would, but I honestly felt that he was going to get a second chance as soon as he, like, bundled up and got softened by the little Pokemon that he's seen. And I think that Aisha was holding him back. I don't think he wants to be evil. I think he just wants to be him. And he probably can be now. He follows orders based on what his captain tells him, but he's free. You know, Rocket's not going to be like Aisha. So, you know, it's cool. Gamora, I'm hoping she comes back. I'm hoping she returns. Her being with the Ravagers is a different story, but I wouldn't mind seeing how she got there, how she found them, and, you know, hope that she does well, I guess. Like, I'm trying to find things to say. I had all my thoughts going on as I was watching the movie, but when it's time to talk about them, sometimes I just have like brain farts and just forget what I have to say. I'm glad that they're focusing more on Mantis, because though she debuted in the second movie, she is now a Guardian, and she's just as important as the rest of them. She is now a member, and she's important, and I'm glad that they're starting to focus more on her and give her more of a story and give her character more depth. So I'm glad. This time, I think this might have been where I think I truly felt that Drax was in his element. I think that they wrote Drax's character too silly, and I like it because comedic relief. But his name is Drax the Destroyer. He's not really destroying anything. He's a lot more serious in the comics, but I get it. Somebody needs to be, you know, the comedic relief character. But I just didn't want him to always be so silly all the time, you know? And I think this is where he was truly in his element. I seen him get a little bit better at what he does. And he's good at what he does. He's just silly. I think he got a little bit better at what he does in this one. And I like it. Peter, I'm absolutely glad that he went back to find his grandfather. I'm glad that his grandfather's still alive, and I know he even has other family members, even outside of granddad, that are probably still around. And he's coming back, and now they call him Legendary, which means the story that he's going to have going forward is going to be absolutely something different that we haven't seen, but something good for his character. So I'm glad. I don't know if him and Gamora will ever get back together, but I'm glad that this version of Gamora has a better understanding of who he is, and she likes him. So there's always hope. I'm not mad at him possibly feeling something for Nebula. It's been a few years and she's been there for him, taking care of him. They both lost her because they were the both closest to her. He was her lover and she is her sister. So they can relate a lot in terms of being hurt. So it wouldn't be half bad for them to get together. And I'm absolutely open to seeing it happen. But Nebula is not used to certain things and it has to take her a while to get used to it. Speaking of Nebula, I'm glad that they're showing a softer side of Nebula in these movies now. She's starting to care, she's starting to cry, and I absolutely love it because going in, first movie, she was one of the villains. Second movie, for a big part of the movie, she was one of the villains, but she grew a soft spot and she helped out, once her and Gamora talked about things and hashed things over. By the time it was Infinity War and whatever, she had been part of the group for about 3 years, because I forgot the second one takes place in 2014. That's what was the first movie. So she had been part of the group for about 3 years now. So, it's a nice take to see her have a softer side. And if by any chance that she is going to have a future relationship with Quill, which I doubt will happen, then she would have to tap into her soft spot. And I know it's hard for her to do considering what she's been through. It's really hard for her to be soft. She has nothing but anger. But, that's something that she will have to do. And I'm glad that she's finally starting to trust the family that she has and the community that's around her. And I feel like she really feels at home. I feel like they all really feel at home. I feel like they all really feel like they finally have that family that they've been looking for. And I think that's the one thing that brings them all together, and what really works for them is that though some of them had families in the past, they may not have been the best families, or something happened to the family tragically where they no longer have them, and they all just want family, and they finally found a family, worth fighting for, worth surviving for, worth living for. So, even worth dying for. So, I think that's the one dynamic that works for them. And I think even Adam seeing it like these people are more than just a community, like their family. They're more than just a team, they're family, So, yeah. I love Groot in here. I wish they focused on Groot more. Like I said, maybe on his show. Maybe not, but I hope when the story comes, better. Comes later, comes soon. Honestly, sooner than later. But I love how he's like the right-hand man for Quill. I absolutely adore how he was like, hey, you know what to do. Kill them. Da da da. Like, he's gotten so much better at what he is, and they're writing his character in a good direction. He's more empathetic. He's always been empathetic, but he's more empathetic than he's ever been. And I absolutely love it. I think he's grown now. I don't think he's a teenager anymore. He might be a young adult because he was a teen in the year 2017, the year 2018. Whenever Infinity War was supposed to take place, they say 2 different years. So honestly, I don't know. But he should be grown now again, and I see that he's unlocked in some new powers of his, which is absolutely amazing for him. So I hope they just focus a little bit more on him and bring in a little bit more character development for him, because they have it, but I want to see more. Have him a little bit more on Front Street, like how they did with Rocket in this movie. Speaking of Rocket, he was dying for most of the movie, but they also brought in character development for him, even though he was dying for most of the movie and he hasn't really had lines or really moving around. It's done something to him, and honestly, just being there in general does something to him. He's always been so stubborn because what he went through, the traumas, and now I truly get why, which him and Nebula has a lot in common and a lot to relate to. She's always been so stubborn too. But I don't know, I just felt like this situation right here, finally facing his demons, finally facing his big bad wolf, I think really brought out a softer side of Rocket. So that's a nice take on it. He wasn't yelling or anything like that. He looks like he's just in a good position in life now that he's killed his boogeyman. So yeah, I love to see it. That's it though. I've cried so much that I was gonna record for my gaming channel, and now I don't even know if I do. I think I need to just go watch another movie that's not gonna make me cry, or go take a nap or something, a breather, because it's absolutely just so much on me. My eyes are so heavy because of crying, and it's just crazy. Like, you know, but it was absolutely good. I love the movie. I truly do, and I can't wait for my family to see this. They probably won't cry as much as me, but my sister might, because my sister is just as emotional as I am, and even my mom to a certain extent is just as emotional as I am. So hopefully they get to see it, but if not, it's fine. I've seen it, and the only person I care about really seeing this movie is me. So yeah, it was an absolutely great sit through. It was funny, it was fun, it brought so many emotions. And speaking of emotions, because I was thinking about this as I was watching it, that villain, he sucks as a villain, but he brought out so much anger in me that a lot of villains in the MCU have not done. Some have, and yes, Thanos is one of them. Thanos is one of them. Loki even, I think Loki has made me mad, yes. But the anger that I have for High Evolutionary is something that I've never had for another villain in this series at all. He's not good as a villain, but he did bring out the most anger in me. So I had to make note of that. Anyway, that's it, y'all. I hope y'all enjoy watching me cry so much. Hopefully next week when we watch The Flash. Yes, we are watching The Flash. No, it's been out a while, but we are watching it. I haven't seen it yet. Nobody spoil it, please. Hopefully nothing is sad. Hopefully Michael Keaton doesn't die and I have a reason to cry, because I'm really only seeing that movie for him and because of the simple fact that it's something DC. And I've seen every DCEU movie that's out. So yeah, hopefully I won't be crying next week. Hopefully next week will just be a regular sit through and we're fine. Black Adam, I didn't think I was gonna get sad on that, but as you can see, I did cry a little bit. I got sad a little bit. So yeah, Shazam even got me a little emotional. Slight tears. It was kind of sad, but hopefully this DC movie doesn't. So yes. We are one step closer, one movie closer to Transformers 7, which I love the Transformers series. I'm a huge Transformers fan, and I cannot wait to see that movie. I was gonna go see it in the theaters, but then I want to see it in the theaters or react to it. So we are one movie down and one movie away from seeing that movie, and I just honestly can't wait for that. So, I mean, if it was up to me, I would just skip The Flash and go straight to that. But I've already made it in the schedule, so we're just going to finish it out and watch it. But yes, next week is The Flash. Hopefully I don't cry. So, yeah, just look forward to that. It's coming soon. There may be some delays considering that I have a busy life outside of YouTube. I got young children that need my attention 24/7, basically, except for when they take naps. Or when they're with their dad or grandma, auntie, granddad, whoever. So yeah, I also do a lot of things on the weekends. If I'm not recording, I hang out with the fam, we go out to eat and other things, you know. It was summertime recently, so we were going on vacations and it was birthdays. There are actually also other birthdays coming up right now, including mine's. My oldest daughter's birthday just passed, so we had to plan for that. And My youngest daughter's birthday is coming up, same month as mine, so it's just double planning there. I'm a baker, so I have to bake cakes for people sometimes, cupcakes, chocolate covered strawberries. Like, there's just things that I have to make that I don't have time to be recording, or I have time to record but don't always have time to edit right on time. So sorry for delays. Life be life, and I have things to do outside of this. So yeah, YouTube is not my only job. I have jobs outside of YouTube. So yeah, I know that y'all don't complain about delays, but I'd still like to apologize because I feel like it's not always professional enough to be late when it comes to posting, and I know y'all be looking forward to other posts. But nonetheless, please try to understand my situation, and don't forget that I am the only one that is editing all my videos, as well as I'm the only one that's only recording and taking charge of this channel. So there's a lot when you're doing it on your own besides things outside of it. So yes, we are done. Go take a look at some of my other videos. Some of them are popping. My Little Mermaid video has risen tremendously in a short amount of time. It is the fastest growing video on my channel so far. It would have been Scream 6, the first reaction that I posted, but it was blocked and I had to take it down and redo another one. That one was the fastest growing one on my channel in one night. We would have hit 1K in the first 24 hours if they had not blocked the video. But my Little Mermaid video is now the fastest growing one on my channel. Please go take a look. I also just posted Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, which is doing very well right now. Please go take a look, as well as all my other old videos on the channel. Okay, if you enjoyed this video, if you enjoy seeing me react to this, cry to it, have anger, whatever, if you enjoy seeing me on the screen and you want to see me again, please subscribe to this channel. Like this video, share it with your people, show it to your friends, show it to whoever. Okay, turn on the bell so you know the next time I post. I try to post weekly, sometimes a little bit over a week, sometimes it goes past a few days over a week, but nonetheless, I try to get my videos out every week that I can. So please do that. Follow my social medias, which are always in the description box down below. Follow my Kick, follow my Twitch. We're going to be streaming games over there, and eventually we'll have movie nights with the fam, of course, because I have movie nights with them. But eventually we're going to have movie nights in the future. We're going to watch movies and just chill and have a good time. And yeah, we're going to be doing big things on the streaming joints. So yeah, follow those, and I will see y'all next week when we watch The Flash. Y'all have a great, amazing day. I hope none of y'all cried as well watching me. If you cried while watching this movie, if you've already seen it, then I love y'all, because y'all are in the same boat as me. Y'all just emotional train wrecks just like I am. So yes, I will see y'all next week. Thank y'all for watching. Bye.
Baby, I'm talking crazy.